Hey everyone, it's the Tribal Editor for Multi-Fandom, and these are my AEW All Out predictions. I am not going to be doing the 0 Hour show. First, we have CNC, Cope and Christian versus FTR. I don't know. I could see FTR winning, so they stretch out the Cope and Christian tag team run longer. But I feel like they're going to do that anyway because they're like friends, or they're becoming friends again. I don't know. They're in Canada. I'm going to go with CNC. Next is a tables and tax match, MJF versus Mark Briscoe. So I think this is probably Mark Briscoe's time to finally beat MJF and end this storyline, which I hope it ends. So I'm going to go with Mark Briscoe. Next is for the TBS title, Mercedes Moné versus Riho, the first ever AEW Women's Champion. But she is not going to be the next TBS champion. Mercedes is retaining. Next is Big Bill versus Eddie Kingston. Yeah, it's going to be Eddie Kingston. Fatal 4-way ladder match. Brodita versus Jet Speed versus the Young Bucks versus the Don Callis family. This match is going to be insane. I'm going to go with Brodito. Next is the Trios match. The Hurt Syndicate versus Ricochet and the Gates of Agony. I'm going to go with the Hurt Syndicate. Next is for the AEW Women's World Championship. Timeless Tony Storm versus Chris Statlander versus Jamie Hayter versus Thekla. It is not going to be Jamie or Thekla. It is going to be Tony or Chris. I want Chris Statlander to win, but it's going to be Tony Storm. She beats everybody. Next is the triple threat match for the Unified Championship. Okada versus Takeshita versus Dorada. Okada is going to retain. Next is the coffin match, Darby Allin versus Jon Moxley. Brian whispered something in Darby's ear, and I don't know what it was. They're probably going to continue this storyline, so I'm going to go with Jon Moxley. I don't know what the main event is, but I'm assuming it's this. Hangman Adam Page versus Kyle Fletcher for the AEW Championship. Yeah, Hangman. Kyle Fletcher's not ready to be a world champion. Those were my AEW All Out predictions. Let me know yours in the comments.